Welcome to another episode of the Wonderful Alberni Valley Experience. I'm your host, Don Texan, and I have a very special guest here with me today. She was born and raised here in Port Alberni. As usual, went away when she was young and came back and continued her wonderful Alberni Valley experience. And she's here to share that with us today. Please welcome my dear friend, BECCIE Brennan. Did I say your name right, darling?
You nailed it.
Okay, there you go. Hi,
Nailed it,
BECCIE.
darling.
Thank you
How
for
are
being on
you?
the show. Okay,
Thank you for
so you
having
are
me.
one of those what I call prodigal Port Albernians. You were born and raised here,
Yep,
finished your schooling, I suppose, your high school
yep,
here,
yep.
and then moved away to, I don't know why, but most of the people I talk to moved away to Alberta.
Yes, yep.
So tell me a little bit about your Alberta transition.
I love the flatlands. I love the prairies. I have family out there as well. So I did the whole move to Alberta, work in the oil patch, make some money, drink your face off. You know, the usual. The usual. That's what people do, right?
They do that in Alberta?
I know. I
I
know.
thought they raised beef there.
They do raise beef, yep. I was out on my aunt and uncle have a huge farm ranch, cattle ranch out in Alberta. So I went out and lived out there, loved it. But then, you miss the ocean. Is that your mommy? Yeah. So anyway, so I did that, came back. I met my husband, got married, had 2 daughters. We bought a house. We both have businesses. It's the small town story, I guess. I can't hear you.
Tell me a little bit about your growing up in Port Alberni before you moved away to Alberta. So you went to school here.
I
Were
did.
you bullied or were you the bully?
I was the fat girl who was friends with everybody.
Okay.
I was very social. So I had a lot of friends. I was friends with all the groups. So I wasn't bullied.
Okay.
Which it was, yeah, school was, I had a wonderful school experience. Like I said, I was friends with everybody. I was raised in the church. Everybody's the same to me.
Curious, what church did you go to?
When I was little, like baby, I went to church with my grandma, took me to church every Sunday, from 1 year old on. And we started at the Salvation Army.
Okay.
Her and my grandpa were, I don't know, I guess you'd say Salvation Army vets.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
oh, wow.
Right. And then my aunt and uncle moved back here from Ontario and they're pastors. So we ended up going when they got back.
Wow.
Right, yeah. So when they got back, we went to their church, which was the Southside Church of the Nazarene. And then, so we did that for years and years. And then once I got into high school and had that first taste, that first nip of gin, I kind of moved away from the church. But I mean,
well, you should remember, darling, Jesus turned water into wine, not gin or beer.
Right. Well, yeah, true story. So, but yeah, it's you know those even while even growing up in the church, the values stick with you. You know,
yeah, of course.
Why be mean? Why bully? Why be friends with everybody?
Yeah,
we all bleed the same bloody color. So
exactly. That's what's going on right now is really tragic. Then
isn't it awful?
I know. So I am going to that rally. That sort of like, did you get that event tomorrow? That
No,
people
what?
are going to be driving around.
Where? Send it to me.
Like I will send it to you. It's
That's
about they're gonna be driving around the police station on, I think that's Fifth or Sixth Avenue. So we're gonna do like a motorcade parade, sort of like to add our voice to this trouble that's going across the land of the world.
Yeah.
I will send you the link. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's talk about your coming back to Port Alberni. So you went away.
I went away. I came back. I met my husband.
How did you meet your husband? At a bar?
Uh, no, no, not the bar. He was good friends with my cousin,
Mm-hmm.
and I just met him one afternoon there and thought, hey, he's okay.
So, long story
Kind of
short,
like a good time.
he caught your eye or you caught his eye?
I think it was a little bit of both.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit of both. So we've been together for 16 years, married for 13 this year.
And how many
Uh,
children?
2 daughters,
Okay.
a 14-year-old and a 12-year-old
Was the
girls.
12-year-old the one I met a while ago?
Yes, that was Faith. That's the
Uh-huh.
baby. Yeah, that's the baby.
And
And
the older one is
Audrey.
Audrey.
And he will
I
be
was hoping there would be a relationship like love, fate, hope. Or
no, no such
okay,
thing. I named my oldest daughter after my grandmother.
I see.
Actually not my blood grandmother, but the grandmother of my heart, we'll say. And then I named my other one after my best friend.
Okay. So
So yeah,
counting from the time you came back to Port Alberni, so how
yeah.
long have you been in Port Alberni now since you came back?
Since I came back, oh God, I came back when I was 20. I was only gone for 2 years. I came back when I was 20, so I'll be 40 this year. Oh yeah. So 20 years I've been back.
Oh wow,
So
that's
yeah, so like
amazing.
I was born here, left at 18 for 2 years, came back, and I haven't left.
So how are you liking your return to the wonderful Alberni Valley
You know
experience?
what? It's the same as every. Where do you find a more beautiful place? Like where?
Exactly.
Where? You can't. I mean, I have my roots here. My family has been here for over 100 years.
Wow,
So
really?
like my husband and I purchased my great grandparents' house from when they first moved here.
Wow.
And yeah,
So you're
I'm really
practically
good.
living in a heritage home.
We are. The original house actually is this house here, but
Uh-huh.
it burnt down. You probably can't see it, it's got a glare. It burnt down, and my great grandmother passed away. My great grandfather house hopped through all his 13 children that they had.
Oh wow,
So he
yeah.
just house hopped, right? And then when my mom and dad got married, they bought the property, and moved a double wide trailer onto the original the original basement. So, and then my uncle bought it, and then he added on, and then we ended up with it,
Wow. So
right? So,
you're practically living in a family heirloom.
and that's exactly it.
That's
Yep,
so wonderful.
I lived in the trailer when I was a baby.
That's a
Yeah,
wonderful story. I mean,
it,
that's got a lot of history and a lot of legacy and a lot of family heritage right there.
it
So
does.
what keeps you busy in your day-to-day life? I mean, pre-COVID, what were you up to? What were you doing before all this pandemonium ensued?
COVID. Well, I bought a cleaning company off of my friend. I worked with her for a couple of years, and she went back to school and decided she wanted to get rid of it. So I bought it. Crazy. And then I bought another one. And so I
You
just
mean
kind
you
of
had two
joined.
cleaning companies?
Well, I segregated them. So it's
Okay.
one. So I bought one, and then I bought another one, and
Okay.
then I just made it one. So we were very busy, and then I took on a pile of work down into Fino cleaning vacation rentals.
Mm-hmm.
So I drove that every day back and
Oh,
forth.
wow, that's 2 hours,
Yep.
isn't it?
And then so I did that, and we got quite big for a while, but then it seemed to be just, it takes a lot out of you.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I scaled it back down. So it's just my mother-in-law and myself work together now. And we
Your
clean.
mother, Connie, right?
Yep, Connie.
Mother-in-law, Connie.
Yep, that's my
I
mother.
love her.
Isn't she great?
As a matter of fact, actually, when I asked for the contact information of the cleaning lady, I thought I was gonna get her contact
Oh,
information. And so when I saw the picture on the website, the Facebook page, I said, "That doesn't look like Connie."
no, that's my mother-in-law. I know, I told her, I'm like, I'm doing an interview with Dawn today. She's like, oh, what? I said, do you want to come with me? She's like, is it going to be on TV? I'm like, probably. She's like, I don't think so.
Well, there is a good chance. Right now, it's going to be coming out primarily on YouTube, our YouTube channel, which I hope you can subscribe to. I will send you the link.
Absolutely, yeah.
And so what happens is I do an interview. I post it on YouTube, our YouTube channel called Alberni Wave.
Yeah.
And then when it's published, we post it on our Facebook page, also the Wave, on
Nice.
Facebook.
Yeah.
So if you can follow it and share it with your friends, because
Oh,
you're going to
absolutely.
be on it. But all the while, the whole thing, I thought it was Connie or your mother-in-law who owned the whole thing, because she's the only one.
No.
I've never seen you doing the cleaning yourself, or do
Well,
you?
because I hate nights. I am not a night person. I don't like to
I
work nights.
see.
I would rather eat dirt. So let's be real here. I would much rather be at home, outside on my deck, drinking wine in the evening, watching the sunset. I don't like to work at night.
Well, is your husband? I guess your husband is a morning person as well.
Oh yeah, he works down on the coast, so he's up and gone by 5:30 every day.
Oh, okay. Well, you're a good match
So,
then, because I can be
right?
a match for a morning person, because I am a night owl and I cannot be a match with an early bird. So
Not
there's the
me.
two kinds. There's the night owl, and then
Yep,
there's the early bird.
yep,
Well, I
that's
don't
me.
know. On my experience, I'm a night owl because I'm more intelligent as an owl.
Yeah.
I have more creativity at night. I create lots of stuff at night.
Not
And
me. I create bedtime at night. Yeah, I don't. So I didn't enjoy doing it at night. I did it for a bit when I needed to be there, but I kind of put Connie and
Mark.
Mark
Mm-hmm.
at night because they are, yeah, I just left it to them. And then I decided to come back because I wanted to scale it back. And so I ended up working there. I think I started probably November last year. I came back.
Oh, okay.
So, but we were at night. So at night. So I never saw you.
Yeah,
Ever.
I wasn't.
No, you were
I was
never
off
there
at
when I was.
4:30, and
Yeah.
for during the time November, I think my hours were really shortened because, well, my partner, who was the reason I came to Port Alberni, because my partner who passed away last year.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
I miss him. It was his first year death anniversary last May 10. So it's been a year now that I have been a widow. Still waiting to be found again.
Yeah. You'll
Because
be found.
he found me, and so I came over to Port Alberni, and I fell in love with the place. So we found each other online in 2011, and I moved in with him 4 years after in 2015. So
Nice.
that's the story. That's going to be published some other time, but not today. It's all about you today, darling. So tell me
Okay.
about. So you have your cleaning business, and you have another side business, and I'm
I
interested
do, yes.
in our audience
I
today.
I do attraction marketing.
Okay. So
And
what is attraction marketing all about?
so basically there's a system in place and we bring people to an information session and it's no cost. Like you don't pay for the information session. You go, you watch it. If you think the system is amazing, then you look further into it. I mean, if you're on Facebook, which everybody is, you
Mm-hmm.
see the ads all over the place, right? Like how many times do you see an ad of this of
Oh,
working
like a
online?
gazillion times.
A gazillion times, right? So I mean, I scrolled by it numerous times, and then my sister-in-law came for a visit, her and her family from Squamish, and she said, "Oh, this is what I'm doing now." I'm like, "Pardon me?" But it's why? Why would anybody do that? She's like, "Because the world is changing and everything is going digital." I'm like,
Definitely.
huh, okay, that makes sense. So she is the person that will research everything. She has to know everything about everything before she gets herself into it.
Well, it's
So
called due diligence. So,
that's right, and she does her due diligence. So it's funny. She started doing this. She came here. She said, "You're going to do it with me." I'm like, "I don't think so. Not happening." So anyway, she talked me into it. I went. I watched it. The system that they have is incredible. It just, I don't know, it was just a good fit for me, and I don't have to sell anything. I don't do any of that. I just bring the people, and I don't know, it's been a huge shift for me.
okay.
That that has been a huge shift for me.
So does
So
this thing that you do have a name? You made a company out of it or something? Or
yeah, it's just BECCIE LEA BRENNAN marketing.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we should talk about that because I'm into that kind of stuff too.
Are
Anyway,
you? I
what
will
would
send you
you
my link when we're
consider
done here.
as, sorry?
I'll send you the link for my website when we're
Okay,
done here.
sure.
Yes.
I will definitely look into it. Anyway, what would
Yes.
you consider as the highlight of your wonderful Alberni Valley experience? Because we have to come to a close of this interview. I'm sure we can talk
All
hours and
talk
hours
for
about,
days.
sorry?
We could talk for days about Port
Yes.
Alberni. Hey, my, I think it's because I'm so rooted here, and I have so much. My family's all here, and I just, it's home. It's home. It's home to me. And I mean, if I want to go, and I can go to the ocean, I can go to the mountains, I can go to the beach. I can go to the beach, I can come home, and I can go out for a horseback ride out in the back trails.
Oh,
Where else can you do that? You can't.
definitely. That's why I love the
No.
place. I mean, it's some younger people that I've met always, oh, Port Alberni is so boring. Well, I guess it just depends on your perspective, right? The young
It
people call it
absolutely,
boring. I call it serene.
it is. It is serene. It's quiet for the most part. I mean, I don't live in town. I live out Beaver Creek.
Okay.
I've always lived out Beaver Creek.
And you have horses?
I not anymore. I don't. I have cousins with horses. My best friend, her family has horses. So if I, like, we're gonna take off. I have friends coming in from Alberta for our 40th birthday this year. There's 3 of us, and we've been best
Okay.
friends since kindergarten.
Wow.
Right? Kindergarten,
That's
we've
a
been best
long time.
a long time, best friends. So the 3 of us go out on our birthday and celebrate. But this year we're going to go up the Beaufort on horseback.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's so cool.
Right. So yeah.
So you have horses, like here in Port Alberni, you have horses, you have fishing rods, you have boats, you have hiking
Everything.
gear,
You
you
have
have hiking
everything
gear,
here.
etc. So it is indeed uh, so nice to be living here where we have a wonderful Alberni Valley experience. It goes on, no matter what the climate, no matter what the situation.
That's
There could
right.
be a forest fire, there could be a tsunami. We did go through a tsunami.
Yep.
There could be a mill strike, there could be a pandemic. Whatever happens, we
Whatever
will
happens.
continue to have a
A
wonderful
wonderful
Alberni
Alberni Valley
Valley experience.
experience.
That's the attraction. Thank you
Yes.
for watching, ladies and gentlemen. That's all the time we have. We'll catch you next time on the wave.